So our standard rebate period on our UK terms is 8 weeks. Often clients will ask to extend that to 12 or 13 weeks, and we have seen no change in the US with our US client base. So anywhere from 8 to 13 weeks is fairly standard. It would be my answer, but Maria might correct me that I'm getting it all wrong.
No. What I would just add on to that, obviously, because you've got your at-will notice periods, we've seen a lot of our clients been advised from US attorneys that because legally workers can be let go, without reason, without notice, both sides, so your client and your workers, is that we've seen clients put into their terms that it has to be, under a certain set of reasons as to why that client is let go, just so you're protecting yourselves as to you're not just going to be asked for another replacement, and it's going to be double the time, double the cost to recruit. So you're protecting yourselves that only under a certain set of circumstances would that rebate period apply. So at will notice period, and this applies federally, so across all 50 states in the US, that legally there is no requirement for a candidate to give any notice to their employer, equally vice versa for the employer to the candidate. However, what we do see is a requested notice. So we always position it as kind of required versus requested. A lot of clients and candidate will adhere to a requested notice, which we see as 2 weeks, but legally there is no requirement. But as you say, you'll speak to candidates and they'll say, oh, we've agreed to a requested notice of 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'd say on the ground as well, one of the, quite often you'll ask a candidate what their notice period is and they won't know that terminology as well. So, how quickly can you start or something along those lines? And it does tend to be more of an out of courtesy, 2 weeks or 4 weeks, as opposed to, being stuck to a specific amount. And I think what really surprised us was that doesn't seem to change at all depending on seniority. So, you've got people running 30, 40 person teams, VP level, and they're still on a 2 week courtesy notice.